Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Patrick from Orbis.Overlanding. We got a video here today. This is part 2 of the Morimoto 4-banger installation in 21 Crosstrek. So if you haven't watched video 1, jump back and watch that first. That video is on building the assembly that the fog light goes into. Today in this video we'll be actually installing that assembly with the Morimoto 4-banger into the OEM fog lamp housing in a 21 Crosstrek. Keep in mind as well, most of the modern Subarus, the fog lamp housing is pretty much the same. So although we're doing the installation on the Crosstrek, Outbacks, Foresters, Ascents, Legacies, they're all basically the same setup. So this process will essentially work for all of them. It's relatively simple. It's not real difficult. So still continue to follow along if you don't have a Crosstrek. The other thing I want to just point out, I did this recording back in the summer with my buddy Brian, and it took me so long to get this out because we had audio problems, and I was able to get the audio for the first part of the video to be acceptable. It's not great, but it works. It did prompt me to get some better video and audio equipment, which I've now done. So hopefully those problems don't happen in the future. But so just bear with me for the first few minutes. I cleaned up the audio as best as I could, but then the audio gets better. So hope you enjoy the video. And let's jump into this installation. So now we're here underneath Brian's car. So the first thing we got to do is take, of course, the factory fog lamps out. So there's a couple different ways you can get to them. What I've found to be the easiest is taking this piece out. And that consists of 2 plastic snaps and a screw. And then this will come down, which gives me access behind and up to the light. You can come in through the fender. I've seen people do that. You can take the front off as well, but I think this is the easiest way that I've found to get at it. Now, if you're going to do this kind of stuff, the plastic clips are almost sacrificial, so make sure you've got some spares, which are easy to pick up at your AutoZone or Amazon. I always have some around. We'll see. Brian's car is not as dirty as mine, so they might actually come out and be serviceable when I'm done. Easy as that. So then, that gives you really simple, easy access to the fog lamp. So as we're looking at the fog lamp, you've got a bolt and then a plastic snap here. On the other side, it just rests. So there's nothing to unscrew or deal with on the other side of the fog lamp there. So just the 2 on this side that you have to worry about. We'll go ahead and get this fog lamp out, and then you can also see while I'm up here, the OEM plug. Fog lamp out, and then unhooked it from the power source, obviously. So then the Morimoto lights come with the adapter. So we just plug that in and then plug that into the Morimoto lights. And that's all set. Then the spring for the aiming system goes up as it goes back into the housing. And the easiest way, just like the others came out, to get these up is do the outside first and tip them in. Now the shroud is a little bigger than the OEM shroud, so it takes a little bit of finesse work and then just pops into place. Then you just put your pin back in on the top. Oh, gotta go up a little bit. Pin in the top. Bolt back into the bottom. And again, it's the same bolt, so it's a number 10, or I guess it's not a number 10, it's a 10 millimeter. And because we're going into plastic, we're not going to reef too hard on it, but we do want it to be snug. There we go, the light's in. Then I would just snap all this up and we're done with that side. Now we're gonna check the aim here in a moment, so I'm gonna actually leave it open and we're gonna do the other side. So here we're looking at factory with a yellow Luminix cover versus the Morimoto on this side. Okay, so we've got the passenger side all installed, so we're gonna rinse and repeat on the driver's side to get the second one in.